Okay, and we are here once again in Banning Simulator X, and of course we have recently got the brand new 500,000 visit event egg to check out for today's video, as well as some other really cool things as well to go over. So let's get straight into it. Now of course we will be getting into the event egg in just a moment. However, I thought I'd basically go over some of the other smaller stuff that are like, just kind of really cool things. And one of the first things that you might already be able to see is the fact that I am now on the staff team once again for Interbyte Studios, as I am now a tester for them. So of course you will now see me in the game with the staff team title like so, which is always really cool. And in terms of titles as well, we may as well go ahead and check some of the new ones out as well, or basically the new one. However, as you can see here, yeah, I do have the staff team title, but there is actually now some newer ones as well in the game. For I believe contributor is now a new one as well, which is for those who contribute to the game, whether it's in terms of like bug finds and things like that. I believe can be a part of it, as well as like designs and things as well. I believe also count towards being a contributor, so that's always really cool. And there's also another one as well, which is the official fan right here, which is for players who have met the Interbyte developers. So of course that is basically Nerd or Sigger, I believe. So that's always really cool as well. And of course, if you do meet them, you get this official fan title. It's a really nice looking title as well. Now of course, if you have met them before this update, this unfortunately won't be unlocked for you, as you do need to meet them after update 2. So yeah, that's kind of just how that works. But yeah, let's get the staff team title back on, and then back over to the next thing as well. Of course, you will see now some badges above my head right here, and these are basically the prestige badges as well as the leaderboard badges. So we will quickly just go over to the leaderboard right now and go over to the eggs hatch, because of course you can see it is for the eggs. I am currently within the top 25, as you can see, actually the top 15. I believe this is like, I think it goes from like top 100, top 50, top 25, maybe top 10, and then like top 3, 2 and 1, maybe. I haven't really looked too much into it though, but of course you can see like kind of the rough area where you are on the leaderboard now thanks to this badge, as well as what number prestige people are on as well, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, of course I have prestiged 3 times, which is correct. So that's also really cool as well. And of course, you can just kind of see who grinds the game the most. Now, there is some other changes as well. However, we will probably check them out in later videos and, just kind of like playing around anyways. However, I think we should now get straight onto the brand new 500k event egg. So this is of course the brand new egg. It is situated literally just next to spawn. You really cannot miss it because it is literally glowing right there. We can also turn our graphics up real quick as well to make it look even brighter. As you can see, it's really hard to miss. So yeah, of course, as you can see, it does come with 3 different legendaries. This also comes with 2 prismatics, which is the first egg to do so, and of course the 1 primordial as well. I'm not exactly too sure on the chances. However, I believe it might be somewhere around like 1 in 1 million, 1 in 5 million, and 1 in 10 million, maybe. But of course, do not quote me on that because I'm honestly not too sure. But yeah, of course, still, as you guys might know, we still have not gotten any sort of prismatic or primordial in the game. As you can see through the stats right here, 0 hatched with 500,000 eggs plus, which is absolutely crazy as well. So I don't even know what's going on there. But yeah, of course we can check out some of the legendaries. As you can see, we do have some here right now, such as the 500k Archmage, which is the tier 3, the Leviathan as well, which I believe is a tier 2, and then the 500k Wrath as well, which is the tier 1. Now in terms of the normal stats, I don't actually have any of the normal ones apart from the Archmage, so we may as well go straight onto that, and that is of course the tier 3 right here. So it is the doing over 9,000 damage, as well as 325 bands as well. So overall a really strong pet to get, and the chances right there, as you can see, the 0.005%, which I believe is 1 in 20,000 if I'm not too mistaken. So kind of half and half. It is fairly easy to hatch, if that is actually the chance. I'm not really too sure though. Again, I am horrible with percentages. But yeah, that is of course just the normal 500k Archmage. Now we're going to jump straight up to some of the void, well, one of the void ones, which is now the void 500k Archmage right here. So this of course can now get up to level 40 and maxed out. This is doing over 33,000 damage and nearly 1.2 thousand bans as well. Very strong pet overall and absolutely insane and a must get as well. And then in terms of the other two legendaries as well, we have the Radiant versions here at level 1. So for level 1 on the Radiant 500k Wrath, we have 19.46 thousand damage and 851 bans as well. And then for the 500k Leviathan for the tier 2 at Radiant, this is doing 22.81 thousand damage and just over 900 bans as well. So overall, these legendaries are very strong. Comparing it as well to the previous ones, they are actually much stronger as well, although I can't really compare them right now because I don't have any of the same levels. But you can just see right there from the Archmage, it is already better than the Radiant tier 2 from the Jester egg, and it is literally only 4,000 less than a maxed out Radiant Jester Defender, which was a tier 3 from the Jester egg as well. So the 500k event egg is by far stronger that in terms of stats, and it is a much cheaper as well. I believe it is like 5,000 coins without any of like accolades and stuff, and for me right now it is only 3.8 thousand coins as well. And you will notice there is no void version of this egg either. I do believe this was planned to be released, however, of course it's just not here. I think it's kind of good for balancing reasons as well, just so you know, it just kind of keeps it nice for everyone as well. But yeah, so this is the 500k event egg. It is really cool to hatch. You can basically, you know, just kind of go around the first area, grind until you have 3.8 thousand coins, or well, 5,000 coins, hatch it and get some pretty strong pets as well. So it is a definite must do. And of course, if you are a new player considering playing this game, I would highly recommend playing it right now, because this is a must get. It's very easy to get as well. You pretty much only have to go to like the second or third area to be able to like afford this quite quickly, instead of going all the way to the last area for a much more expensive egg and of course worse stats as well. So it is a lot better as well. So I would highly recommend hatching the 500k event egg as soon as possible. But yeah, in terms of everything else as well, there is also an update log, which does of course show you like some really nice notes right here from the dev team as well, with everything that came in update 1 and also update 2 as well. Now I do believe there is some other changes in here that aren't actually in the game just yet, but we will obviously see those get added soon enough. And just in terms of everything else, in terms of like the quality of life stuff, you can see some here, such as when it comes to like damaging NPCs, you will see, hold on, let me go to the last area so we can actually see this. But you will see that basically the one that you're actually attacking does get a red outline, and I do believe as well that it will sometimes, or it should actually show up with like the number. There you go, as you can see, if you're basically not one hitting it, it will actually show you the amount of damage you've done to it as well, which is really good. So of course, if it's not showing you the number, you've basically one hit it, and if it is showing you the number, then of course you're not one hitting it. Pretty much that's how that works. In terms of everything else as well, there is also, I believe, a premium players boost as well right now, which does give it plus 10% additional luck when hatching, which is really cool. And there is also a brand new exclusive egg in here in the store, with some other exclusives as well. With the Divine egg, I do actually have, I believe, the Mother Earth, which is a 20%, and the Angel, which is a 75%, which we will check out in just a moment. And there is also a brand new set of Roblox pets as well to go ahead and buy. In terms of stats as well, these are actually really good. If we just quickly search up for the Angel, this is a 75% chance. Really decent stats there, as you can see, at 7.23 thousand damage and 258 bans. And if we do just quickly compare that to, you know, the Archmage over here, it's only 2,000 less damage, so it is actually really strong. And of course, you can actually see the Mother Earth next to it as well, right here, which is a 20% chance, which is doing just under 9,000 damage and nearly 300 bans as well. So again, very close in terms of damage. I will also be streaming, hopefully in just a little while as well, after this video does go out, where I will actually be opening some of this Divine Egg, hopefully getting this 1.5% here, because it is an extremely strong pet as well. And of course this one right here, which I'm not too sure exactly on the name just yet. However, I know the stats of these things are absolutely crazy. So yeah, make sure you do keep your eyes peeled for that stream, for whenever I do actually decide to stream. But yeah, that's everything from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.